Cookie and Lucius.
I need that connect fast.
Yeah, but Cookie didn't take all of Lucius shit either.
But he respected me.
You know how that shit gonna end if you find out what the fuck going on with us?
This pile of life for you. This pile of pussy for me.
I'm on the run right now.
You the one that shot Miss Parker, man.
What really went on then? If you didn't do it, who did?
He's not talking or anything?
Just straight up on hood.
I got good news.
Oh, shit.
Damn, I was gonna talk about something totally different.
Hell no.
Salute everybody. I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. Who all arrived with Daejhanae in Mexico? Also, a virtuous woman will follow a righteous man. But before I get started with this demonstration, if I could get you to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And also, if I could get you to share this demonstration to your social media. I want to salute everybody that's catching this on the replay. I want to salute everybody that's watching from the clouds. I want to salute all my moderators. I want to salute the troublemakers and bartenders that keep the chat lit. I want to salute all my angels. And I want to salute the whole Rock Squad. Let me salute individually, and we will get into this demonstration. Salute 80s, baby. Salute Juanita. Salute Tanzas. Salute Sages. Salute Precious Jones. Positive Vibes. Tina. Jamie. Salute. Mel, salute. NPD Nonsense, salute. Sabrina, I see you, Sabrina, salute. Love is why, salute. Tracy. Suntan. All right, let's jump into tonight's demonstration. Of course, it's a part 2. We will be discussing who all arrived with Daejhanae in Mexico, and we will be discussing a virtuous woman will follow a righteous man. Now, we have chopped it up about this virtuous woman will follow a righteous man. Salute Martha, salute Brown Sugar. We have chopped it up several times, but I kind of wanted to use this demonstration to speak to the fellas. Salute Miss James. Salute Miss James. I kind of wanted to give some game to the fellas. Wanted to give y'all some game. Like a lot of men feels as though they women should follow them. A lot of men do have problem with they women following them. But as I stated before, if you as a man, if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, if you are leading in a righteous way, meaning if you are leading in a way that your woman can respect you, she's going to follow you, and you ain't even going to have to raise your voice. Salute Cape Cod. She's going to follow your lead, and you're not even going to have to ask her to follow your lead. You ain't even going to have to tell her to follow your lead. That's just her natural instinct. Even a woman that's hard to deal with, believe it or not, even a woman that's hard to deal with will follow your lead. A woman is a woman. No matter where she's at in life, no matter what her career is, no matter what she got going on in life, a woman is a woman. And if you leading, she gonna follow you. Now, there is a lot of cases where women follow men that ain't righteous. That happens a lot of times. It's nothing wrong with a woman following the lead of a man that's not righteous. Just like there's nothing wrong with a woman following a man lead that is righteous. That's just a woman's nature. She's going to follow. She's going to follow. But it's up to you as the man to make sure that you're leading that woman in a righteous manner. It's up to you as a man to make sure that you got your ish together. And if you don't got your ish together, move aside and let the man that do got his ish together, let him slide in and let him lead that woman. I mean, that's just how the real ones do it. Look, baby, I don't mean you no good. Look, baby, I can't lead you. I can't do right by you. So me being a man, it's my duty. It's my godly duty to step aside and let another man come in and lead you. I mean, that's just what it is, You know. So for the fellas out there, and I know times changed, but guess what? The law of the universe hasn't changed. So even though times have changed, even though women have changed, the law of the universe doesn't change. And what's in the beginning is surely in the end. There's nothing new under the sun. A lot of men got a problem with women making more money than them because they feel like with the woman making more money than them, then they can't control the relationship. That's not true. Once again, if you move in righteousness, you could be broke or you could be rich. If you move in righteousness, she's going to follow you. There's nothing wrong with following a man. It's not. That's just the natural order. If you open up any religious book, all of the religious books say the same thing pertaining relationships, pertaining the man and woman's relationship. All religious books. That's just how it is. So I just want the fellas to be on top of their game. I want the fellas to know that the relationship depends on the tone of the relationship of the man sets. If that man sets the relationship, if he set it in motion, in the righteous motion in the beginning, that's the direction that it's going to go in. But it's up to that man to set that tone. If that woman got a foolish man, that relationship going to be foolish. If that woman got a righteous man, that relationship going to be righteous. Everything depends on that man. It is what it is. That's why 9 out of 10 relationships don't last. That's why 9 out of 10 relationships mess up. Because the man didn't set the tone of the relationship in the very beginning. First, you got to know that woman. That's first and foremost. As a man, you got to know the woman that you're dealing with. So you got to know before you get in this relationship, whether it's marriage, whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, whether it's friends with benefits, whether it's just a straight sexual relationship. Regardless of the relationship, you got to know that woman. You got to know that woman's weakness, and you got to know that woman's strengths. You can't allow that woman to run over you. It's in the woman's nature to test you, whether she agrees to it or not, whether she acknowledges it or not. It's in the woman's nature to test her man, because she got to know if this man is worthy of her blessings. Don't no woman want to be with no weak man. If I'm lying, somebody drop a 1 in the chat. If I'm lying, drop a 1 in the chat. Don't no woman want to be with a weak man. Drop a 1 if y'all think I'm lying. So she's going to test you. That's just her nature. Because she got to know that you are worthy of her. Don't no woman want no man that's more feminine than they are. No woman wants to be with a man that's more feminine than they are. A woman wants a man. A woman needs a man that's going to be a man. And I ain't talking about walking around with your chest on swole, fellas. I ain't talking about demanding that your woman do this. I'm not talking about demanding that your woman do that. I ain't talking about that. And I'm for surely ain't talking about you putting your hands on your woman. If you got to put your hands on a woman, then that ain't the woman for you. Fellas, if you got to put your hands on your woman, if you got to put your hands on a woman, then that ain't the woman for you. But everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. Just because you a preacher, that don't make you a righteous man. Just because you rich, that don't make you a righteous man. Just because you got a 9 to 5, that don't make you a righteous man. Just because you put food on the table and clothes on your wife and children's back, that don't make you a righteous man. Just because you good in the bed, that don't make you a righteous man. You got to have morals. You got to stand on values and principles. You got to stand on principles and have morals and values. That's what makes the man a righteous man. Look, I can't do that. Why not? It's an easy way for us to get money. I can't do that right there because that's going to jeopardize my freedom. That's going to jeopardize my life. And that right there is taking food out of somebody else's mouth. So I can't do that right there. A righteous man, it starts with his thinking. It's all about your thinking. It's all about your heart. Where your heart at, man? Do you got a heart? Do you got love and compassion in your heart? That's first and foremost. That's first and foremost. So don't think that you could get by because you got money, even though some women, they will follow a man that got money. But that's not the virtuous woman, and that's not the righteous man demonstration. Because the last time I checked, it's in the scriptures, a fool and his money has no place in the kingdom of God. A fool and his money has no place in the kingdom of heaven. So you could have money, but you could be the biggest fool in the neighborhood. You could be Muslim, you could be Christian, Jehovah's Witness, you could be attached to any of those religious organizations, and you still could be a fool. But it's the principles that you stand on. Would you go hungry to feed your family? Would you go hungry to feed a stranger? Would you help a loved one that's in need of your assistance? I ain't talking about being a fool now. It's a difference. So I'm not talking about being a fool for a loved one. But some of y'all know that y'all got family members that need y'all assistance, and y'all won't even lend a helping hand. I'm talking to the fellas, ladies. I'm talking to the fellas. You got to remember, your woman is watching you. Your woman watches you when you sleep. If I'm lying, ladies, drop a 1 in the chat. Your women, a woman will watch her man while he sleeps. If I'm lying, drop a 1 in the chat. A woman watches you 24/7. She's always watching you. From the time you walk in the door to the time you walk out the door. She watching you, man. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. She watching you. She observing you. Because the one thing that a woman hates to give her all to a no good for nothing man. That's the worst thing that a woman hates. And when I say hate, hate means to dislike. That's the worst thing that a woman dislikes. You mean to tell me I'm giving my all to this fool? Man, you lucky if you don't get no hot pot grits thrown on you, messing around with a woman and the love that she has for you. You lucky if you don't come home and she done bleached all your clothes. You lucky if you don't go outside and you sitting on 4 flats. Don't no woman like to give her all to a no good for nothing man. It's something about that irritates the soul of a woman. All women dislike that. R. Kelly got that song, When a Woman's Fed Up. She gone. She gone and she ain't coming back. Ain't nothing you can do to get her back. But it's in the nature of a woman to follow a man. It is what it is. It is what it is. So this lesson is for the fellas. Concentrate on being a righteous man. And as I stated before, I know there are a lot of women that follow a bunch of fools. And even I be looking at the woman and I be like, you putting up with that from him? You following behind this joker right here? So there are women that do follow, and there are women that will give their mind, their body, and their souls to a fool. It is what it is, lady. Drop a 1 if I'm lying, ladies. It's some females, and it's a lot of females that will give their mind, their body, and their souls to a no good for nothing man. But then in return, they won't give nothing to a righteous man, to a good man. There are women that will rather be with a no good for nothing man than to be with a righteous man. If you run into them type of women, fellas, then that woman ain't for you. Because just like women hold us men to higher standards, us men gotta hold the women to higher standards. Just like women got options when it comes to men, us men gotta have options when it comes to women. Just like women don't open up their legs to know any Tom, Dick, and Harry, us fellas can't be laying up with every choosy Susie that we run across. It is what it is. Fellas, if you want happiness in your relationship, if you want happiness in your home, I used to see this a lot in my grandparents' day and time. I used to see both women and men. I used to see women go to church and would lead a man home. They man wouldn't even go to church. But the women would still go to church. And the women would praise the Lord and praise the Lord and praise the Lord. Then years later, that man will follow behind that woman and join the church. If I'm lying, ladies, drop a 1. Because I want us to understand the word follow. And I want us to get a clear understanding of the word follow. There's nothing wrong with the word follow. I remember it was a time when women would go to church, and it's probably still the same way today, but definitely when I was younger, women would go to church. Grandma would be in church. Mom Dukes would be in church. Grandpa and Daddy would be somewhere clowning around. But then years later, Grandpa or Pops would do what? Would follow Grandma or Mom Dukes to church. Why did they follow Grandma or Mom Dukes to church? Because Grandma and Mom Dukes was moving as a virtuous woman. So if it's okay, and if the men had no problem with following behind Grandma and Mom Dukes to church to get saved, it ain't no difference from a virtuous woman following a righteous man. It's in the DNA, really, of both man and woman to follow. So to sum it up, a righteous man will also follow a virtuous woman. I'm just using this demonstration to talk to the fellas, to put the fellas up on some game. So the fellas will know, let me get my ish together. If I get my ish together, my woman is going to respect me. If I get my ish together, my woman going to be proud of me. If I get my ish together, my woman won't have no problem with following my lead. Now, if I get my ish together and my woman want to fight me, if my woman want to argue with me, if my woman want to act like a fool, then that ain't the woman for me. We got to do better, fellas. Shank Rock, got to do better. I always include myself. I got to do better. Fellas, we got to do better. To know better means to do better. Relationships are meant to be good relationships. The relationship between a man and woman supposed to be filled with a lot of love. Love don't hurt. Love don't hurt. If I love you, I'm not going to hurt you intentionally. Now, it might come a time when you might get hurt, but if I love you, it's not going to be intentionally. I'm not going to hurt you intentionally. Fellas, you can't hurt the woman that you love intentionally. Fellas, at our age, fellas, during these days and times, we ain't got no business sitting at home with a family playing video games. I know I got to step on y'all toes. I know I got to elbow some of y'all fellas. But fellas, during these days and times, fellas, if you got a woman, if you got a family, fellas, you ain't got no business sitting up playing no video games. I'm just keeping it 100, fellas. We got work to do. We playing too much. With everything that God gave us, we playing with it. We play too much, fellas. We not working. We not doing what we supposed to be doing. That's why the ladies don't respect us. I got to include myself because I'm a part of this. We're not doing what we supposed to be doing, fellas. Instead of us doing what we supposed to be doing, we killing each other. We hating on each other. It's nobody else's fault but ours. It ain't God's fault. It ain't the devil's fault. It ain't the white man's fault. It ain't the immigrant's fault. It's our fault. It ain't our women's fault. It's our fault. Because we don't want to stand up as men and take on the responsibilities and the accountability that come along with being a man. We don't want to do that. Notice I said we. It's a collective item. It's not an individual situation. A virtuous woman will follow a righteous man. Just give me 2 more minutes and then we're going to move on to who all arrived with Daejhanae in Mexico. But I felt this on my heart today that I needed to come forward and get this message to the brothers. Do y'all know what we could accomplish if we would stand up and be righteous men, including myself? I'm a part of it. Do y'all know what we could become? Do y'all know what will become of us if we stand up and be righteous men? If we stand up and do the right thing? Let me just sum it up. Let me just make it plain and simple. We got to stop acting like fools, fellas. We act like a bunch of fools. We act like a bunch of fools. We want everybody to take care of us. We want the black woman, we want the white woman to be our mothers. We want the white man to be our daddies. We want the white man to take care of us all our lives. 60 and 70 years old, we still want the white man to take care of us. 60 and 70 years old, we still want a woman to take care of us. Now, a woman's supposed to assist us and help us, but don't no woman supposed to be taking care of a grown man that's healthy and is able to work. Now, if he's not able to work, if he got health issues, that's something completely different. There are a lot of men. I'm one of those men that is suffering from health issues. But even me, with all of the health issues that I suffer from, I still handle my business. I still get out and work. Fellas, we got to do better. Let's move on to who all arrived with Daejhanae in Mexico. Now, I will drop the link. If anybody want to hit the panel, feel free to hit the panel. All right, so from the concierge statement, let me grab these two comments real quick. Salute Netta Girl. Netta Girl says this should be played during halftime at football games on TV. It would be nice, wouldn't it, Netta Girl? It would be nice. Tina says Shank should put this on a record and listen tape so men can listen and take notes. It would. I tell y'all what to do. All y'all gotta do is screenshot it. Y'all don't even gotta screenshot everything that I say, but just screenshot it, download it, put it on y'all social media platform. So, according to the concierge, salute Squeak, and y'all can hit the panel, but according to the concierge, Daejhanae arrived at 8 p.m. in a van with 2 other females and 2 men. Now, allegedly, the 2 females that arrived with her was Elise and Winter. Now, 2 men arrived with Daejhanae. Now, who was those 2 men? According to what we know, there were 3 men in the Cabo 6. You got Nazir, you got Malik, and you got Kalia. If Nazir arrived the next day on Saturday, Most people feel like Kalia arrived with Shanquilla earlier that day. That leaves Malik. So many believe that Malik definitely was in the van. But if Nazir arrived Saturday, and if Kalia arrived with Shanquilla, who was the other person in that van? Who was the other male in that van with Daejhanae? Appreciate that sharing out, 80s baby. Appreciate the sharing out. Marty says maybe that other guy could have been the driver of the vehicle. I'm just saying. That's a good point, Marty. That's an excellent point. I never looked at it like that. Drop a 1 if y'all feel the same way that Marty feels. That's a good point, Marty. I never looked at it like that. Drop a 1 if it could have been the driver. Maybe that other guy could have been the driver of the vehicle. Drop a 1. Salute, Coffee Girl. 80s baby said share on all platforms. Appreciate that, 80s baby. All right. Tanzer says not the driver because the villa supplies the transportation service and should know their drivers. Good point, Tanzer. Good point. Drop a 1 if y'all feel the way that Marty feel. Drop a 2 if y'all feel the same way Tanzer feel. Marty feels like maybe that other guy could have been the driver of the vehicle. Tanzer says not the driver because the villa supplies the transportation service and should know their drivers. Both are excellent point of views, in my opinion. Both are excellent point of views. Drop a 1. 80s baby feels the way that Tanzers feel. Drop a 1 if you feel the way that Marty feels. Sabrina feels the same way Tanzers. Suntan feels the same way. Spoken Facts feels the same way as Tanzers. Juanita says, what do we know about her new boyfriend? That's a good one as well, and we will get to that as well, Juanita. Martha feels the same way as Tanzers. The villa supplies the transportation, and they should have known who their driver was. And Juanita says, what do we know about her new boyfriend? Tina is torn between both. Tina feels both Marty and Tanzers. Come on, y'all. We got 35 people watching. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's get some participation. Squeak don't feel neither one. Jamie feels the same way as Marty. Martha says, I do believe he described them. Did he describe them, Martha? It's been a while back, so I can't remember. Did the concierge describe the 2 that was in the van? I think he did, though. I think he did. Martha, can you give me the description that he gave? Can somebody give me the description that the concierge gave of the 2 gentlemen that was in the van that arrived with Daejhanae? Because I can't remember. Marty says he said dreads. So both of them had dreads? Did he mention that both of them had dreads? Tina says he said there was one with dreads. Okay. Marty don't know. Possibly Juanita. So who? Let me see. Did Malik have dreads? It's been so long, I can't remember what that concierge stated. Martha says one with dreadlocks. So who do y'all think that one was? The one with dreadlocks. Do y'all think that was Malik? Salute, beautiful nightmare, salute. Do y'all think that was Malik? The one with the dreadlocks? Who do y'all think that was with the dreadlocks that was in the van? Another girl says, I do remember something about dreads. Martha says he described them all. Juanita says Malik had plaits. So do you think Malik was in the van, Juanita? And who do y'all believe those two gentlemen was that arrived with Daejhanae? Who do y'all believe the two men that arrived with Daejhanae, who do y'all believe they were? Tina says, I think it's possible that that person is where they went to meet up with. Marty says he could have described Malik and thought they were dreads. Juanita says, yes, but don't know who was the other guy. Suntan says either new or old boyfriend. Coffee Girl says, if I did not salute you, okay, it's because I did not see your name. Tanzer says he said both males were slim built. One of them had dreadlocks. Squeak says Nazir. How many of y'all think that Nazir actually got there on Friday? Drop a one. Drop a one if you think that was Nazir in the van with Daejhanae. Drop a one. Because there's still a lot of people that feels as though Nazir was there on Friday. Drop a one if y'all think Nazir was there. Squeak dropped the one. Squeak feels like Nazir was in that van. Positive vibes feel the same way. Oh, beautiful nightmare being good today. Yeah, we're going to see how long. We're going to see how long it's going to take you, Positive Vibes, Coffee Girl, Squeak. We're going to see how long it's going to take y'all four before y'all start cutting up. Tina says one. If not, he got there with Shanquilla. Tina feels like, okay. But you know earlier they said Shanquilla was going to meet someone regarding a business deal. Spoken Facts feel the same way. Nazir said in his video, everything happened on Friday. If he doesn't know what really happened, how does he know what happened on Friday? That's a good point, Tanzis. 80s Baby says he didn't get there until Saturday. I knew it wasn't going to be long before Positive Vibes, Coffee Girl, Spoken Facts. Who else down there? Beautiful Nightmare. Who else down there that be cutting a fool? Well, all y'all be cutting a fool. Squeak, but y'all got y'all moments. Where my angels at? Salute to all my angels down there. Netta Girl, Marty, Martha. Who else my angels down there? Salute to all my Sabrina angel. Salute to all my angels. Santana angel. Tina, salute to all my angels. Make sure y'all stay away from them troublemakers too. Whatever. Salute Jamie. Jamie, one of my angels. Jamie says could have been Malik. Salute Shell. Shell sometimes an angel, sometimes a troublemaker. Okay, Martha. Beautiful ain't no angel. But let me get back to the demonstration now that I called out my troublemakers. Let me call them out again so I can get back to the demonstration. My troublemakers is Coffee Girl, Positive Vibes, Spoken Facts, Beautiful Nightmare, Squeak, and I think that's in Juanita. Cape Cod sometimes. So let's get back to the demonstration as far as the two men that arrived with Daejhanae. Let's get back to that. Who do y'all think Shanquilla was meeting up with as far as the business deal? Some people feel like the ex-boyfriend was there. Some people feel like the new boyfriend was there. Salute, Mel. Let's chop this up, y'all. Some people feel like it was a Mexican that was there. This is my opinion. My opinion is I believe that Nazir arrived Saturday. I believe that Kalia arrived with Shanquilla. I believe Malik and somebody else arrived with Daejhanae. That's my belief. I'll say it again. I'll state it again. My belief is that Nazir arrived Saturday. My belief is that Kalia arrived earlier Friday with Shanquilla. I believe Malik and another individual, another male, arrived with Daejhanae. Whoever didn't sign line 1, I think that's who was in the van with Daejhanae. Kansas says DJ's birthday weekend, it could have been her male companion, boyfriend. That's a good point, Kansas. That's a good point. Martha says Shanquilla and Ricky came together. Kalia and Malik was with DJ. Okay. Drop a 1 if y'all think Ricky was there. Drop a 1 if y'all think Ricky was there when Shanquilla arrived. Drop a 1 if y'all think Ricky arrived there with Shanquilla. I wonder where DJ is this weekend for her birthday. Good point, Beautiful Nightmare. Mel don't believe it. Positive Vibe says if a Mexican was with them that we don't know about or seen, that would explain why Mexico is covering up for their own. Good point, Positive Vibes. Good point. Tanzas dropped the 2. Martha dropped the 1. Salute Curlin. Curlin dropped the 2. Beautiful dropped the 2. 80s Baby says 1. Not Ricky, the new boyfriend. Juanita says Martha, then how did Kalia video her skinny dipping? Coffee Girl drops a 2. Juanita and Shell drops a 2. Tanzan says Mr. Robinson already said Shanquilla and Kalia went together. Yeah, Bernard did mention that Shanquilla and Kalia left together, I believe, in the new boyfriend's car. Positive Vibes drops a 2. One thing's for sure, and two things for certain. It definitely was somebody else there. Tina says, I don't think Ricky would have let that happen to Shanquilla. He punched Lyzia. That's why, in my opinion, I don't believe that Ricky was there. I don't believe that the new boyfriend was there, in my opinion, because I don't think the new boyfriend or Ricky would have allowed anything to happen to Shanquilla, especially lose her life. Especially. So I don't think neither one of them were there. Sabrina says, could the businessman be a part of the crime? Who is the businessman? Good question. Good questions, Sabrina. Tina dropped it 2. My question again, what do we know about her new boyfriend? I don't know nothing about the new boyfriend, Juanita. I don't know anything about the new boyfriend. Squeak says facts. Tansy says, I agree, Shank. Yeah, I just can't see Ricky or the new boyfriend there, and let alone she lose her life. I can't see that happening. Mel says, yes, African American with slim builds. Mel says, just one with dreads. Martha says, why did Ricky try to fight Nazir? To shut him up. Khalid is walking around in public and got Shanquilla to go. Why not fight Khalid? That's a good point, Martha. Juanita and Jamie agree. That's a good point. But I don't think he fought Nazir to shut him up, because he really ain't do too much damage. He really ain't do no damage to Nazir at all. So, in my opinion, if he want to shut him up, if he trying to shut him up, I mean, he would have really put them paws on Nazir. He would have really beat Nazir down. So, in my opinion, I don't think that that's why Ricky swung on Nazir to shut him up. But I could be wrong, Martha. I could be wrong. Tanzan says, I'm thinking the one with dreads was Malik. Yeah, Tanzan, I do believe that definitely Malik was one that came with Daejhanae. I'm just trying to figure out who the other one was. Coffee Girl says, Tanzan, but I thought he had braids, not dreads. Do I have it wrong? Juanita says, Shank, is it possible the concierge made a mistake? I was thinking the same thing too, Juanita, because it don't add up. It don't add up. So I was thinking the same thing, Juanita. The concierge maybe made a mistake. I'm thinking they saw plaits. Wait a minute, Tanzas. Wait a minute now. Tanzas, what are you trying to spell? You see what you done, Coffee Girl? Your misspelled words has rubbed off on Tanzas. You got Tanzas spelling words wrong now. Tanzas, I'm going to need you to do a little better. This is not how you spell plaits. Platts. I'm going to need you to do better. Coffee Girl, leave Tanzas alone, please. Got her spelling words wrong. Squeak says they don't know the difference. Malik had braids. I think so too. Netta girl, yeah, you one of my angels, Netta girl. Just stay away from them troublemakers, Netta girl. Stay away. Plates. Come on, Tanzas. I need you to do better. Sabrina says, I think Ricky really loves Shanquilla. Yeah, I think he did really love her too, Sabrina. I feel the same way, Sabrina. I think he really loved her. Juanita says he made a mistake between Elise and Shanquilla. That's a good point, Juanita. That's a good point. Damn it, at least I can pronounce it. I mean, I would be able to pronounce the words if y'all knew how to spell them. That's why I've been mispronouncing words, because y'all don't know how to spell them. So I'm going to definitely need y'all to do better. If y'all spent less time drinking and getting drunk, and if y'all spent more time learning the English vocabulary, then I think we wouldn't have these problems. Shank, I believe that Nazir was at a football game that Friday night. Yeah, I'm with you, Mel. I don't got Nazir being there Friday. Positive Vibe says, Shank, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all know I got to get my lick back. A's baby, okay, thank you. Tazes, please don't give Shiny Top any reason to call any of us. 80s baby, I am an angel. Nah, I don't know 80s baby. Nah. Cape Car says, oh my God. Okay, listen to Mr. Hooked on Phonics. See. That Cape Cod, I wasn't coming for you, but I got my eyes on you, Cape Cod. You better not misspell not one word, or I'm coming for you, Cape Cod. What vocabulary? Come on, Tanzas. What is vocabulary? Oh my goodness. Shank, can you? Here we go. Martha says, but if she said she is done with him and won't take him back, who got her car? Good point, Martha. Good point, Martha. You ain't no angel, Juanita. Coffee, that's the group home English. Come on, beautiful night, man. Oh, my goodness. Salute La Jessica. Everyone stay on point. Mr. Clean looking to get us. I ain't gonna mess with my angels. If you are angel of mine, y'all ain't gotta worry about me messing with y'all. But for my troublemakers, if y'all slip up and spell one word wrong, I'm coming for y'all. All troublemakers, please be on your best spelling behavior. Let me see something. Let me see. Let's see. Drop a 1 if y'all think. Drop a 1 if y'all think that it was a mistake as far as seeing 2 men in the van. Drop a 1 if y'all think that that was just a mistake that he made. I believe people from the villa was in that room too. Mel says, I'm going on record as saying Shanquilla arrived with someone else. Okay, Mel. Who do you think that someone was, Mel? Do you think it was Kalia? Who do you think that someone was, Mel? Tanzas dropped a 2. Netta Girl says, I thought her sister said Ricky was her ex-boyfriend. I thought the same too, Netta Girl. I thought that Ricky was the ex. In my opinion, I think Ricky is the ex. I think that it is a new boyfriend. I think Ricky is the ex. I do recall hearing Quilla say Ricky was the ex. Tina says he probably thought DJ was a man. That's a good point too, Tina. That's a good point. How many of y'all think that he mistake DJ as a man? Drop a 1 if you think he mistake DJ as a man. Suntan dropped a 2. 80s Baby says 2. He didn't make a mistake about seeing a male, just a mistake about the hair. That's a good point, 80s Baby. Coffee Girl Tina, oh my God, I was just thinking the same thing. Salute Curlin. I see you, beautiful B. Salute, beautiful B. Salute, salute. Tanzas dropped a 2. Juanita says Ricky is the ex. I saw her in a picture and video with another guy. La Jessica dropped a 2. I'm trying to grab some pictures, see if I can get some pictures up on the screen. Juanita says, I think it was the trans in my opinion. That's a good point, Juanita. Drop a 1 if y'all think that it was a transformer. Could have been a transformer. Drop a 1 if y'all think it was a transformer. Tanza says no because he named her along with 2 males. Good point. Suntan and Positive Vibes both dropped a 2. Coffee Girl says, I'm being good tonight just like I was last night. Mel says, how the hell does he know when he stated he didn't know she went to Mexico? Good point, Mel. Juanita and Beautiful B both dropped a 1. La Jessica dropped a 2. Martha says Ricky said at first he was an ex, but then later said he was her boyfriend. Suntan dropped the 1. Martha says, who was the new boy? I don't know who the new boyfriend is, Martha. I'm not sure who the new boyfriend is. Blue Devil G, salute Blue Devil. Taz says he's still a male. He probably wasn't in his female stuff. Do y'all think that they're just saying that to throw us off? How many of y'all think that they just saying that to throw us off? Ricky was trying to get clout just like he lied and said DJ was arrested. That's a good point, Tanzas. Squeak dropped a 2. Positive Vibes says could be. Tanzas dropped a 2. Tina says good possibility. 1. Nope, can't upload this. Juanita says Juanita, come on now. It Listen to, let me just put this up here so everybody can see what I'm reading. This is why I have a hard time pronouncing words, because y'all are not spelling them right. Listen to Juanita, y'all. It, a strong possibility. Juanita, it should be it's. That's IT apostrophe S. It's a strong possibility. Shank, we can't take nothing off the table at this point. Spoken Facts got LOL. Coffee Girl trying to say something, but I can't see it. Martha says Ricky was there, allegedly. They are saying that to throw us off. That's a good point, Martha, because I be thinking like some stuff, I just believe that they throwing at us to mess it up, to throw us off. Some stuff. Some stuff. Positive vibes, you messed up the. You know what? If y'all can't spell right, I ain't even gonna bother trying to read what y'all trying to spell. All right? I don't know what you messed up the means, positive vibes. Joe Clark trying to teach English now. Blue Devil says it was more than 6 peoples in the villa that night. I agree with you, Blue Devil. I definitely agree with you. I do feel like it was more than 6 people there, Blue Devil. And I've been feeling like that for a long time now. So the question is, who was there? Who was there? I'll put y'all comments up on the screen, but I won't read them. If you a troublemaker, I ain't reading your comments. I will put them up on the screen though. I'm not reading no comments from my troublemakers. Beautiful B says Joya. Squeak says Nazir. How many of y'all feel like Joya was there? Drop a 1 if you feel like Joya was there. Drop a 1 if you feel like Joya was there. Squeak says DJ said you was there. Blue Devil G feels like the Transformer. Blue Devil dropped the 1. Curlin dropped the 2. Beautiful B says that rat doesn't leave the pack. Now, Shank Legs wasn't there. Yeah, Shank Legs wasn't there. Martha says, why would Shanquilla let Ricky drop her and her boyfriend off at the airport and keep her car? Why would the boyfriend be okay with him keeping his girlfriend's car? That's a good point, Martha. That's a good point, Martha. Squeak says it's all about the play. Should it be it's all about the play, Squeak, or it's all about the play? I'm not sure. Martha throws up the 1. I'll only post the comments of my troublemakers. I won't read the troublemakers' comments out because I don't know if they trying to trip me up or not. Juanita says, DJ post on IG, Nazia needed to tell the truth, whatever that meant. Yeah, she did say something about Nazia, tell them your part, or you was there, something like that. Shank, I think we need to put the businessman on the table. All right, let's put the businessman on the table, y'all. We could do that demonstration tomorrow. We'll do that demonstration tomorrow. The businessman. Appreciate that, Sabrina. Yes, Squeak, we need you. The last Shanquilla discussion. We need, I ain't gonna get you, Suntan, because you one of my angels, but I ain't gonna get you, Suntan, because you one of my angels. Yeah, because he was hanging out with those girls in the alley behind the couch. All right, Cape Cod. All right, Squeak was typing it so you could understand it. Right, Gerald did too. Joya was there, in my opinion. A lot of people feel like Joya was there also, Suntan. A lot of people feel like Joya was there also. Joe Clark gets the chains off the door. The enemy is here. Let me see if I can pull up the concierge. Let me see. Beautiful B, if we don't know what that means either. Positive Vibe says, Mr. Clean, if it was about business, what was the business plan? I'm not sure, Positive Vibe. I'm not sure. Let me see. Mel says Ricky is the ex. Martha says they all lying. I don't know who to believe. I don't know what that right there. Let me see. Let's see what this is. Sabrina, we can look into the businessman, but I don't think she got to meet up with that person, in my opinion. Santan says, I know I saw that shit. Can I get everybody to throw up some prayer hands for Richard Roundtree and Richard Roundtree family? The actor Richard Roundtree that played Shaft has died at the age of 81 to pancreatic cancer. Can I get everybody to throw up some prayer hands for Richard Roundtree? He lost his life to pancreatic cancer. Salute Tracy. Salute Tracy. 80s baby says, stop. Don't listen to the old man. He can't talk. Yeah, I can't get these pictures. I was a big fan of Shaft. Mm-hmm. All right, Marty. See what I'm saying, Marty? Now, I wasn't messing with you, Marty. All right, Marty. Have it your way, Marty. Have it your way, Marty. You got jokes. All right, Marty. As of right now, Marty is known as a troublemaker. I'm going to get you, Marty. Suntan says, I'm cooking, listening, and typing at the same time. I got you, Suntan. I got you. Blue Devil says, Shank, did Sue Ann Robinson of the news reporter interview the owners of the villa? No, nobody interviewed the owners of the villa to my knowledge. To my knowledge, nobody has interviewed them. I am sure you are a fan. You all have the same hairstyle. You don't stop, do you, Coffee Girl? Any opportunity you get to try to roast me, you're going to try it, ain't you? Wow, didn't know. Yeah, Sabrina, he passed away today at the age of 21. Was just trying to help. Yeah, okay, Marty. Okay, well, I'm going to make sure I just try to help you. All right? So you remember that, Marty. Yeah, Tina, he definitely was an awesome actor. Shank, your fan has replaced your squeaky chair. I don't have no fan positive vibes. Let me come to my angel, Martha. The plan is to confuse us. If the jurors can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that they did it, then they walk. Yeah, that's true. But you know, in Mexico, Martha, Mexico only go by a judge. They don't have a jury in Mexico, Martha. But that is a good point, what you said, Martha. But Mexico don't have jury trials. Yeah, I was trying to go back and get the concealed statement. Marty says, see, that's why I'm going to stop reading y'all comments. Marty says, hell, I tried to correct my pastor about his enunciation. Lord have mercy. I thought it was pronunciation. What the hell is enunciation? Stop it. All troublemakers report to my office. Man, enunciation is pronunciation. Yeah, K-Card, them judges must take a lot of bribes. Nope, I can't get this up. In my opinion, the Mexican judge will go with his people, hopefully anyway. That's a good point, Beautiful B. That's a good point, Beautiful B. Oh, Lord, Marty, you knew he would not be able to pronounce enunciation, nor would he know it was a real word. Coffee, did he forget we're at the backup school? Ain't no damn office. All right, Kansas. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna probably have to just wait till we on the main page because I'm having problems with uploading some stuff over here. I agree, Tina. Somebody had some long money to pull this off that good. I agree, Tina. Because somebody pulled this off. I don't think it's all Cabo 6. I believe other people had a hand in this. And that's probably why it's taking the FBI a long time to put this case together to really get a conviction or prosecuted. You mean a conviction or prosecution? You right, Juanita, prosecuted. But you got to work on your spelling, Juanita. But you right. Please work on your spelling, Juanita. Martha says, I also believe they need to make sure they find a lot of new evidence, enough to convict, because we don't know if Mexico has the double jeopardy law. That's another good point, Martha. That's another good point. These homemade hallways. Is Baldy up there calling on the Lord under his breath? Does that mean he is a righteous man? And Tina says, exactly, Shank. Do you think Cabo 6 made money doing this? I don't know, Cape Cod. I don't know. A part of me feel like they did. A part of me feel like they didn't. So I don't know, Cape Cod. Well, at least you correct yourself, Juanita. At least you corrected yourself. Tannis. You can't even spell Tanz's name right, 80s baby. I ain't reading no more troublemakers comments. Y'all can't spell 80s baby. That is not how you spell Tanz's name. I ain't reading y'all question. If you're a troublemaker, don't even bother putting a question or comments in the chat. I ain't reading y'all jacked up, unprofessional, unspelled words. Y'all keep throwing me off. I'm only reading comments from angels. So let's sum up who all arrived with Daejhanae in Mexico. Let's sum this up, y'all. Let's sum this up. We all believe that at least it was one extra person that was there that's not counted for. I think we all believe that. I think we all believe that it was at least one unaccounted person. Now, the question that we all are struggling with is, who is that person? Was it Ricky? Was it the new boyfriend? They made the money they stole from Shanquilla. They broke. That's why they doing the crazy jobs thing. That's a good point, Tina. 2 females and 2 males arrived with DJ. My people, my people, my people. Do y'all think we should do a part 2? Do y'all think we should do a part 2 of this? Who all arrived with Daejhanae? Drop a 1 if y'all think we should do a part 2. Drop a 1. Martha says, I believe it was planned and they had help. They couldn't have done this themselves. Tina says 1. Marty got a 3 up. For some strange reason, Martha, I don't believe it was planned, even though a lot of people, I think 9 out of 10 people believe that it was planned. But I don't really think it was planned. I think this was just something that just happened. But a lot of people, 9 out of 10 people believe that it was planned, Martha. I see a lot of 1s down there. I see y'all 1s. I see y'all 1s. I'm trying to think. Should we save this for the all-nighter? Should we do the part 2 on the all-nighter? What y'all think? Sabrina says, this is why the businessman needs to be on the table. He has money and may be the puppet master. That's a good point, Sabrina. That's a good point. I'm not responding to y'all positive vibes. I'm not responding to y'all. I'm not responding to y'all positive vibes. Y'all troublemakers. So I'm not responding to y'all. But I see the emoji. I see your little emoji you got for me. But I'm not responding to y'all. 80s baby says, yeah, do this on the all-nighter. Juanita says, Martha, I know the trip was planned, but the unalive, nah, I think it just went left, but definitely know that we're jealous of her. Lord have mercy. But definitely know that they were jealous of her. See, the reason why I don't think that it was planned was because Shanquilla only went because some other people didn't go. And Shanquilla went to fit the bill. Martha says, if it was a mistake, how did they clean this up and pull this off? That's a good point, Martha. That's a good point. Tina says, if it wasn't planned, how they got out and out so fast. Somebody had a vengeance against Shanquilla. That's a good point, though, Tina. You and Martha both raised good points. So I'll drop the link if anyone want to hit the panel. If not, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So I will drop the link. If anyone want to hit the panel, hit the panel. If not, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. If you would like to support the channel, the Cash App is $ERICMCINT. We are working to get this channel monetized. I'm at 300 subscribers. So if I get this channel, if we get this channel at 500 subscribers, then I'll be monetized. So we 200 subscribers away. Shank, can we do who we will was there, period? Yeah, we could do that, Suntan. We could do that. We could do that. So we want to focus on getting 200 new subscribers to this channel. So if I could get y'all to share this to y'all social media sites and, you know, get people to subscribe to the channel. If y'all could send the links by email, if y'all could text the link to y'all friends, that would help. Salute Squeak, salute Shell.
Salute Shank, salute Squeak.
Come on there, Shell, and then Squeak, you follow behind Shell.
I don't know. I think that all of this is like it's a mystery, you know, like, and nothing about this whole story makes sense from, you know, how many were there, you know, who exactly was there, where were they, you know, it's like it's nothing simple about this at all. And it's just I just want to say just nothing really adds up to me. Nothing at all. And it's like everybody can say like who they like, you know, who was there, who they think they're there, how many, but nobody exactly knows anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nothing is cookie cutter with this at all. So I would say, like, imagine, you know, if it doesn't make sense to us, you know, I'm sure it doesn't make sense to the FBI. I don't think it's any way that they would be finished that case as soon as, what was it, like April or May or whatever it was when they came out and said what they said.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, that's it. I don't think that's enough time. And the way we like, okay, we saw the video, it's you know, we saw the video, what else would you need? But when it come down to who was there and, you know, how many was there and where were they and and all the other stuff, it definitely hands down it took more time to do that by what was it? What was it, Shank? Was it May or April? April when they said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I yield back.
Salute, Squeak. Slide in, Squeak.
Uh, uh, it should have been cameras outside the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, and somebody sent in the chat something about business. What business? Who's business? What is with the businessman?
Something about Shanquilla was over there for business.
Who said that?
I've heard people say that. Now, I haven't heard a lot, but I did hear people make reference that Shanquilla went over there on a business trip. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I did hear a few people make mention that she went over there on business.
Okay, but this was last minute, right? This trip, it was last minute for her.
Right,
right?
right.
Okay. Let's see. Uh, well, y'all already know how I feel. I feel Nazir was there.
Right.
Whether he was with her or in that van, he was there. I don't care who said it, who played it, this ticket thing, if they have that information where everybody else ticket information. I mean, he was there.
A lot of people think like that. A lot of people feel like he was there. A lot of people feel like he wasn't. But a lot of people are with you, Squeak. A lot of people feel like he was there. Now, I don't feel like he was there, but a lot of people feel like you feel, Squeak. You could come back in, or even Shell. I got Nikki. Okay. I see Nikki. Salute, Nikki. Let Nikki slide in. Salute, Nikki.
Salute, Nikki.
Salute, Shell. Salute, Squeak. All right.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey. So I just have this comment that I want everyone to consider for the people who think, well, two comments. First of all, premeditation can happen at any moment. So premeditation can occur in a split moment. It doesn't mean that it had to have occurred in North Carolina. Premeditation obviously was involved because they had cameras out and they were ready to record. So there was some premeditation involved because they obviously discussed it prior to them deciding that they were going to fight her and they were going to record. But if they did intend to unalive her, why would they take the long way out? Why would they beat her and not know if she was going to survive? Why would you just beat someone and wait there for them to hang on for dear life and wait to see if they'll eventually pass? If you did intended to unalive someone, wouldn't you want to do it the quickest way possible? Pow pow.
That's what I always said, Nikki, but go ahead. That's what I always said.
Yeah, like wouldn't you want to just get rid of them expediently? I mean, smother them, strangle them, take a knife or something to them, a pow pow. Why would you just beat her and then hope that you dealt enough blows and injuries to take her out? That doesn't make sense. So I'm just saying, consider, yes, premeditation happened. Obviously, it was discussed. But if y'all really think that they intended to unalive her, then just hoping that they beat her to D just doesn't make sense. I just wanted to say that. I'm not staying up here. I got a headache. Thank you.
That was a good point, Nikki. That's a good point.
Thanks, y'all. Good night, Squeak. Good night, Shank. Everybody in the chat.
Night, Nikki. I agree with you 100%. I think it just went too far to the left. It just went too far.
Mhm.
Now I think they planned, they planned to fight. You know what I'm saying? While they was there, and they could possibly plan it in North Carolina. I don't know, but I know it went too. They didn't mean to unalive her. It just went too far. They went too far.
I'm with you, Squeak. I just think it just got out of hand. You know. But then, but then, like I said, a lot of people feels as though it was planned. So salute Juanita.
Salute, Shank.
What you got
Salute,
tired?
Juanita.
Salute, Squeak.
What you got tired of misspelling
Salute,
words?
Juanita.
What?
What you got tired of misspelling words?
My phone high is acting up, Daggett. And stop
Blame it on
calling
the
me out.
phone. You Jamie Foxx now, right? Blame it on the phone.
Whatever. I came up because I wanted to, since Nikki and jumped, I'll wait till Nikki come. I don't think they plan to unalive the girl. Like I said, I think things just went left. Now, like I said the other night, I think they was trying to fight her to humiliate her. That's why everybody pulled their phones out to videotape the fight, so-called fight. But it wasn't a fight; it was an attack. And unfortunately, she lost her life. Now, anybody know if you really trying to get rid of somebody, quick, fast, and hurry, you're gonna pop out and stab them or whatever the case is to really take them out. You understand what I'm saying? So I think, all of them didn't like her. They was jealous of her. They was hating on her. They was cordial because they wasn't friends. She wasn't friends with the girls as much as she was with Nazir and Khalil, which they turned out to be snakes. But I think it just went left. And unfortunately, she lost her life. But I
Appreciate that.
also believe a lot of people got their hand in this situation. That's why it's taking the FBI so long to try to pull together. So when they do, they want everybody.
Right. Appreciate that cash donation, 80s baby. Appreciate that cash donation, 80s baby. Come on then, Shell.
I was just saying I agree with Juanita with the so many people have their hands in it. I'm just wondering, like, with that, along with that, by so many people having their hands in it, like, I'm trying to figure out, right, if they, this is the one of the mysteries that that I've always had, is that to the extent of of what's happened in the cover up part, why were why would Mexico? I feel like Mexico helped cover it up. What was their interest in them that why were they so interested in them to help cover it up? That's where I'm. That's one of the places that I'm stuck. What about her? What about this incident? Because it would have been so easy to come in and say, "Listen, this is what y'all did. Y'all going to jail," or like all of that. It would be so easy not to even insert yourself in this. What made Mexico insert themselves? And they can't say, "Oh, because the villa owner didn't want bad." Listen, according to them, they didn't want the bad press, or but according to them, it was alcohol poison, right? So if what made them so interested that they inserted themselves like that?
Well, you have to remember, Shell, Mexico and cover up a whole lot of deaths, people passing over there. Two, is all about the money. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, they was hoping that this was gonna go unnoticed, that it wouldn't be, as big as it is now. But they was hoping it'd be a, sweep under the rug, keep it moving. That's why they gave them what, the refund back. all that just to keep them quiet, to shut up, don't say nothing. But the tape got out, and that's the only reason why I think they act on it, because the video came out.
Right. That's right. That's true. That's true. Well, Anita Wood as well as Squeak. Um, as far as like who was there, right? Who told us who told us that they who was there?
All of it came from Gerald Jackson, and he
Right.
was identifying everybody.
Right.
So how we know if it's true that people who he was identifying are, all the ones from there? Because in my heart, I believe it was some more people there as well, and those people was not talked about.
Everybody believe it was other people there.
Right. And that's probably why it's so hard for them to bring a head to this case, because other people are involved. And who telling who those people are?
Right. Because that's what I always said. Like, with everybody and everything, like we just really outside of Nazir, they never, and then give or take with the winner one. Some believe that it was her. Some people believe that it wasn't. But even in that, she never named who was there. Like these people, nobody ever really said who was really there. Nobody really said that. Even Nazir, he never said it either. Like so,
Right.
we place certain people in the certain amount there based on what somebody said. Like the FBI never said who was there. They never said that. Like we said, oh, all six went in, all six said the same. But how do we know all six? How do we know it wasn't more than six? Like we don't know. Everything is an assumption to me. No one ever said anything except for Gerald. You know, they just
Right.
never
And
said
that's all we have to go on, or what was told to us.
I do
But
know that the family says they go with the six as well. This family goes with the six. I've heard. Well, I should say, yeah, I've heard them, and they say six. They do say that, but even themselves, they really don't. Well, I shouldn't say they don't know because they could, but I think that that sign-in sheet is the last thing anybody should use as far as who was there.
right, because like we said, we don't know.
Right.
And then I come to mind thinking about DJ Mother. She had connections over there in Mexico. Who to say she didn't contact nobody over there to help them clean and cover it up and to get them out how to move? You know what I'm saying?
But see, even with that, who like that? Even that was like an assumption because Dejanay never said that. Her mother never said that. She, I'm like everything is just like nothing is concrete with this. It's like it's like a guessing game.
Yeah. And that's why we here trying to put the pieces together to see what we can come up with, to see what was factual and was not. Hopefully was not, we throw that out. But we know for sure Shanquella lost her life, and she didn't deserve to.
That's true. That's true. It's I don't know. It's and then with all of the the lies that come with it, it's just like
Unbelievable.
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable to the extent that they went in order to try to cover this up.
Exactly. But who's behind them, who it gotta be somebody bigger up behind them, because ain't nobody arrested.
No, I don't think so. Remember Mr. Bernard said I think it was the first video he had, and he said he talked to the FBI. He said, if you don't hear anything from us, or if you don't see anything, don't worry. Trust me. We're not going to do anything until we get all the evidence, concrete evidence, to lock them up.
And I'm still with that too, Squeak. That's why I said they trying to get everybody that was involved. It's
And they
something
know
we not saying.
when they quiet, they doing something.
Oh yeah, they like a thief in the night.
Mm-hmm.
They would come up on you when you least expect it. Don't they, Shank?
Exactly.
Don't they, Shank? You be thinking
Yes,
you
Lord.
living, you got it good and everything. Then here you go
Lord.
with a knock on your door,
Yes,
or
Lord.
they pulling you over in your car. They'll come and get you.
Yes, Lord. They
Don't
catch you.
sleep on the FBI. They'll come and get you.
They get you when you least expect. Now they go.
Exactly. They'll pull you if you working. They'll pull you off your job. They'll come on your job.
Yep.
They don't care.
Yep. And they will get you.
Yes, they would.
And they gonna tell you for the last 6-7 months, however long
We've
they've
been
been
watching you.
investigating, they
Yep.
gonna tell you, and they gonna run everything down to you.
Exactly.
And you gonna
Exactly.
be like, that was, and they gonna be like, yeah. And you gonna be
Yes.
damn,
Yes. And then you can't even get out of it.
can't get out of it. They got you. That's why they got a high cop out rate. What's the cop out rate? Is it like
It's like
98.6?
yeah, 98. Jump out real quick.
Yeah, you gonna cop out with the fast because they got you.
Yeah. And don't be in no high profile case.
Hmm.
It's a done deal.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it's not even with Mecklenburg. The FBI gonna be on their own.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll let you hang yourself. They will sit, they will watch, they will record they will tap your phones. Trust me. They go all in.
Y'all seen Deep Cover, but Larry Fishburne wasn't a federal agent, or was he a federal agent? I can't remember.
He was a federal agent.
Okay, y'all seen he was smoking crack. He had to go undercover.
He had to play the part.
Yeah, and he was smoking crack. He was doing the drugs. So
yeah, he had to play that part.
You don't know who's sitting beside you that's a federal agent. You don't know who you come in contact with. They'll be your next door neighbor for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Your next door neighbors will be federal agents.
Yeah. They'll be outside your job. They look like regular people.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Any last words before we get out of here, show?
No, I don't have any last words. Just good night, everybody. Thanks for the demonstration, Shank, and see y'all next time.
All right, salute, show. See you tomorrow. Any last words, Squeak, before we get out of here?
Yeah, somebody asked, it was Khalil Cook that called the mother and said it wasn't alcohol poisoning. Or said it was alcohol poisoning, I'm sorry. But yeah, this case is I know it's touched y'all because it's touched me, and they gonna get him. They gonna get him. It just take a little time.
I agree.
But they gonna get him because we ain't gonna stop until they got. But salute, Shank. See y'all tomorrow.
Salute, Squeak.
Salute, Squeak. See you tomorrow.
Juanita.
Salute.
Take us home, Juanita.
I believe in a higher power. I believe in a power stronger than us, which is God. And I believe justice is going to be served. You know, it said God don't come when you want him, but he's always on time. and God never failed none of us. I truly believe it's just a matter of time to see the results of what's going to happen. So I'm not going to give up faith. I'm going to keep hope alive because I honestly believe the FBI is working on something, and it's going to come sooner or later. And I also want to say, Shank, stay with the phonics, but don't be correcting every damn body. Salute.
Salute on me. I want to salute everybody for pulling up tonight. This is the backup channel. Once again, we want to get this backup channel up to 500 subscribers. We want to get this backup channel monetized. I appreciate everybody that hit the panel with me. Salute to everybody that pulled up. And I will see everybody tomorrow for tomorrow's demonstration. I'm not sure what time, but I pretty much will send the link to everybody. Make sure everybody is following me on the Facebook group, Justice for All. That's where I post every demonstration. For those that follow me on Instagram, of course, y'all know I will send y'all the links to y'all Instagram. Salute everybody, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Salute.
You know, like on Empire.
Hello?
Good morning. Cookie and Lucius.
I need that connect fast.
Yeah, but Cookie didn't take all Lucius shitty.
But he respected.
You know how that shit gonna end if you find out what the fuck going on with us?
This pile of life for you. This pile of pussy for me.
I'm on the run right now.
You the one that shot Miss Parker, man.
What really went on then? If you didn't do it, who did?
He's not talking or anything?
Just straight up on hood. I got good news. Oh, shit.
Damn, I was gonna talk about something totally different.
Hell no.